So we've now assembled our machine and we've connected the suction pads along the hoses through to the machine. Both pads of each side of the machine have been connected to the actual machine. The hoses click together with quick release couplings. To disconnect them, you just push them together, pull the collar, and it clicks apart. And putting it back again, when you click it together, you should hear a positive click, and that's connected. And the other thing to note on here, on each pad you've got an isolation valve, which when it arrives on site, that isolation valve will be open. You may need to use those later on, and we'll explain how. So this machine is assembled, as I said before. You will have 2 extra bars in the machine, but essentially it will be as per this configuration. So if you're familiar with the Clad boy, you'll know that it's a battery operated machine. Inside the switch cabinet you'll see the battery, the suction vacuum pumps, battery charger and various other components. There's no real reason to go inside this cabinet, and that can stay locked. When the cabinet's locked and the machine's in its cradle upright, it is a fairly weather-tight machine. To charge the battery, you've got a charger cable, just connect to a 110 volt supply. Behind here on the back of the charger box, you'll see a little LED. When it's connected to the power, that will light up. When the battery's charging, it will go through red to amber and eventually to green, indicating the battery's fully charged. When this machine arrives on site, it will have been charged, but once you start using it, you need to charge it every night. Also on the side of the machine, you'll see the main power switch, which you push for on and pull for off, and I'll show you that in a moment or two. You've got a water trap, so you can work with this machine in the rain, and you can lift wet panels. Just take care to make sure that most of the water is wiped away from where the suction pads will locate, and at the end of a working shift you may need to drain this water trap. You do that when the machine's switched off and there's no suction on. You unscrew this black screw, let the water drain out, and then put the screw back in and tighten it finger tight. Be careful, it's a plastic screw in a metal thread, so don't cross thread it. On the other side of the machine you'll see the battery level indicator, the voltmeter. This is the 12 volt machine. When it's on and fully charged, the needle will only stay around the middle of the gauge, around 12.5 volts. Don't expect it to go all the way up to 16 or beyond. And the final thing to show is the vacuum control lever. When the machine is ready to use and you're applying suction, push the lever to the green zone, and when the machine's got suction, and when you come to release suction, you pull the pin and slide the lever to the red zone, and that will release suction. So I'm going to break off this video now. We're going to lift the machine out of the cradle, take it over to a structural tray, and then we'll go through the operation of the machine.